Hi, this is Gerard Braud, and welcome to this edition of the Broadcast, where our theme today is looking for the epiphany moments in your life, those moments of revelation. This is my favorite day of year because this is the feast of the Epiphany, also known as King's Day. It's so called because this, by tradition, in the Christian tradition, is when the three wise men found the baby Jesus in the manger. In New Orleans, it's also known as King's Day. We celebrate with a special King's cake. Why? Because we love to eat in New Orleans. This King's cake is used to select the people who will wear the crown and the costume to serve as kings of our Mardi Gras parades. This is actually my crown and my scepter. You may not know that all these years you've been in the presence of royalty. But where does this fit in for you? What moments of epiphany have you had in your life that you can look back to and say, this is an aha moment, this is revelation that I need to reconsider and rediscover so that I can be better this year than I was last year, so that you can achieve more goals this year than you achieved last year. For example, one of my greatest epiphany moments came when I started taking profile tests probably 20 years ago. The first test told me I was an extrovert dreamer who had new ideas. The last one that I took was Sally Hogshead, How to Fascinate. She'll be at the IBC conference this year. She labeled me as a maverick leader because I'll always come up with a new way to do a project so that it can be done better, faster, and at a lower cost. The Strength Finders tells me I'm an activator and a maximizer. The maximizer profile says I'm going to go above and beyond in everything that I do. Now, this helps me plan how I approach my business every year. But for all the positives of your profile, there are negatives. For example, as an extrovert, I can easily repulse introverts. As a dreamer and an innovator, I can easily turn off and come across as negative to people who are process-oriented. And many of you in public relations fall on either side of that introvert or extrovert profile. Many of you are process-oriented, but a lot of you are dreamers. Here's where this comes into play. If your goals are to achieve certain things in the coming year, if you go to someone who thinks like you and has a similar profile, they're more likely to approve your proposal and budget for it so that you can accomplish your goals, so that you achieve your resolutions. If you go to someone who is vastly different from you, just the personalities might repulse them, regardless of how wonderful your ideas are or how affordable your ideas are. That's my moment of epiphany. I hope you can find your moment of epiphany. This is Gerard Braud for the Broadcast.